Good afternoon, good people. Welcome to another edition of Double Innocence with your boy E-Dub. Dropping gems and taking absolutely no prisoners. Now, I know a lot of you guys come on and you've heard me have a lot to say. A lot of it's been a little bit on the negative side where it comes to LeBron James. So a lot of you guys think that, you know, I might have a certain hatred for LeBron James. Hatred is too strong a word. I'm an individual that I refuse to waste that energy to hate anybody. LeBron James, I'll be honest with you, the reason why he kind of ticks me off is because of the fact of the matter that I, just like a lot of you guys, I was part of that whole brainwashing thing. I was there when he came into the league, coming right out of high school. I was there when he was media driven, even before he got into the league, how the media was on him talking about this was going to be the next greatest thing. I was young at that point in time and I was naive. What could I say? Now, understand my position on this. For all of you individuals that were born 2000 and up, I understand. My mother used to have a saying, those who do not know better, you have to forgive them. Those who know better should do better. I'm at the point right now where I feel I know a little bit better, so I'm trying to do a little bit better on the knowledge part where basketball is concerned. That being said, I understand you guys that didn't have the opportunity to see the players from the era that I, myself, and a good couple of individuals come from. So for that reason, when you guys pick this particular individual to be your greatest or your king or your whatever you want to call it in terms of greatness, I forgive you guys. I understand. I'm compassionate that way. Now, you cats that had the opportunity to watch the basketball that I watched, that still want to put LeBron James in the conversation of being a GOAT, you guys are the ones that I have a real honest-to-goodness problem with. And when I say problem, I'm talking about just a difference of opinion problem. Because I can't understand how you had the opportunity to watch the Robert Ory's of the world, the Dennis Rodmans of the world, the Stacey Augmans of the world. You had that whole New York Knicks team where you had Patrick Ewing, John Starks, Grandmama, Sean Kemp, Gary Payton, Detlef Shrimp. Not to mention the Charles Barkleys, the Dr. J's. When I first started watching basketball, I had the opportunity to watch Moses Malone, the Akeem Olajuwons. We came from that era, and you guys would still have the audacity to put this man in the conversation of greatness. You guys are the ones that I have a real problem with. You guys are the ones that I need, I would love to have that conversation, that open discussion with. Because I know there's a few of you guys. There's a few guys that I went to school with that have the nerve to look at me and tell me this guy's great. A man that was never able to do it on his own merits. As far back as I can remember, you always had to change everything around him in order for him to achieve greatness. He was never able to do it with the soldiers that he was provided. Never. That's why I have an issue with the people of my era trying to look at me and tell me that this guy is a GOAT. Yeah, he's a GOAT. He's a Billy Goat. And I know I'm in no position to talk, am I? But I couldn't care less. Then he's part of my family. He's a Billy Goat. In my humble opinion, that is. Do I think he's done some great things? Absolutely. I don't think he's done anything greater than Steph Curry, who's basically could be the very perfect poster boy for the league. The guy's a family man, never causes trouble. But no, I'm not understanding. Maybe that's not the image they want. They want to make everybody believe that this is the man that took the torch from Michael Jordan. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. The media pushed that in our face, making us believe that, but absolutely not. Because in Cleveland, he couldn't do nothing by himself. He had to run out of Cleveland and go and join 2 other soldiers in order to get beat the first time around in order to win some championships. And then when he realized that that run was over, he ran back to Cleveland to link up with what probably the hottest point guard at that particular point in time. And they still had to modify that squad to accommodate the GOAT. Meh. In my humble opinion. Then he went to the Lakers. Again, he went there with a very young squad that, honestly speaking, at that particular point in time, if you were any type of greatness, you should have been able to bring these guys to the next level. Ingram, Josh Hart, just to name a couple. Ball. But no, that was too much. That was too much to ask of you to actually pass on your knowledge of the game onto the younger generation. They had to modify a team for you to win a bubble championship. Woo. The GOAT. The Billy Goat, in my humble opinion. But like I said, and this question goes out to the guys from my era, the guys that grew up in the 70s and got turned on to basketball in the later ages of the 70s and got to watch basketball through the 80s and got to see. If you guys were like individuals like myself that was into college basketball, got to see the Patrick Ewings playing for Georgetown, got to see the Reggie Williams playing for Georgetown, to see them come into the league and make a name for themselves, then you're going to want to look at me and tell me that that guy right there, that guy right there is a GOAT. Okay. I would love to have the conversation. I have been known to be stubborn, but listen, I'm open for discussions. I would love to hear you guys' point of view. And maybe, I doubt it very much, but maybe you guys can maybe actually make me change my mind and my stance on how I feel about the so-called GOAT. Share, like, and subscribe, people. Live, love, and laugh. Double Innocence with your boy E-Dub is out. Have yourself a blessed day.